Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to share with you a few American English jokes. At the very beginning, when I start a couple of years ago, when I start to upload video on my YouTube channel, I start to upload a few of these stories, these jokes. Why I'm doing that once again? The first purpose is that I want to gather all the jokes and to add a few one. And also to ask you a favor. If you have a spare time, I encourage you to watch some of this video and to make a comparison with this one. And let me know in the comments below whether or not my ability to tell these jokes, my communication skills in English has changed, has improved, my pronunciation is the same or changed something. I'm sure that you will do some comment, you will make some comment, so we can change some comment, some opinion about this topic. The first story is about what happened on a Brighton train. On a Brighton train, a young man was reading, on a corner seat was reading the Daily Telegraph. As he finished to read each page, he solemnly tore each page out of the paper, made a little ball of it, stood up, leant out of the window and threw it out into the air. "Why are you doing that?" asked another passenger finally. "To keep away the elephant," came an unexpected answer. "The elephant? But there are no elephants here." I know, replied a young man happily. "My method works well, isn't it?" And this is the second story. It's about a young man who has murdered his father and mother. And when they took him to court, he tried to defend himself in a long speech. After a time, the judge interrupted him. "You don't need to tell me any more about your story, because the side of your story is completely clear. The only thing that matters now is your future. Is there any reason at all why I shouldn't send you to the electric chair?" A young man thought for a moment. "Yes, Your Honor," he replied. "You must consider the fact that I'm an orphan." And this is another story. It's about an American sailor who happened to enter a Tokyo cemetery. And he was astonished to discover a young Japanese place a plate of sweet on a grave. "Excuse me," said the American, "I don't want to be offensive with you, but when do you reckon that cops will start to eat his little snack?" The answer came in a flash. "As soon as your grandfather smells the flowers you put on his grave." And this is another story, another joke. It's about an Hollywood film producer. He wanted to buy a Christmas present for his mother, but a particular present who outdo the Cadillac his brother has bought for her. So for $10,000 he bought a very special mynah bird, an Australian bird who was able to speak 11 foreign languages and also sang grand opera. So The special bed was delivered, was shipped, and on Christmas Eve, he decided to make a long distance call. And he asked his mother, "How did you find the bird, Mama?" And she replied, "Delicious and so tender." Can you imagine what happened? Hopefully so. Another joke is about an American farmer. He wanted to give his wife a birthday present, so he bought a parrot, and the parrot had both legs stretched, attached with a string, sorry. So the wife said, "Oh, what a surprise." So she pulled one leg, and the parrot said, "Good morning, madam." She pulled the other leg, and the parrot said, "Pleased to meet you. I wonder what will happen if I pull both strings together." "I fell off my perch," said the parrot. An American airplane of an American airline company was about to crash. On the plane were 4 passengers, but unfortunately only 3 parachutes. So the first passenger took the first parachute and he wanted to leave the plane and said, "I'm a very famous basketball. The American people love me, so I'm sure they don't want me to die." And he left the plane. The second passenger was the newly elected President of the United States, Donald Trump. And he said, "I'm a newly elected President of the United States. Maybe I'm the most clever president in American history. The American people love me, so they don't want me to die." So he took the second parachute and left the plane. The third passenger was Pope Francisco. He said, "I have now so many years left in my life, so I want to sacrifice myself and give my parachute to this young boy, to this young 10 years boy." A young boy thanked the Pope and said, "Thank you, Your Holiness, for your words, but there is no need to give me the parachute because the most clever president of the United States took my school pack." You know what happened? Unfortunately, this is not a true story. The last one is about a man who was hard of hearing, like me. So he decided to go to see the doctor. As he showed in the doctor's office, he said, "Doctor, I'm desperate. I can't hear a single word." The doctor patiently visited him and said, and shouted, "You drink too much. You'd better cut it off." So a couple of weeks went by and the man came back again. "Doctor, I have to thank you. Your suggestion was worked well. I can hear everything. There is no need for people to shout." And the doctor was happy. "Continue to do so," he suggested. A couple of weeks went by, and the man came back again. "Doctor, I'm still desperate. I can't hear a single word." "What happened?" The doctor was surprised. "What happened?" Doctor, I liked what I was drinking more than I was hearing." And these are the jokes I want to share with you. Please give me some comment below. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.